Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Xenos Wisdom Have. You ever felt like women speak a different language? You were never taught to understand. You give her your time, your heart, your effort, and yet something still feels like it's missing. You sense a disconnect. Your present, but something in her eyes tells you she's still waiting for something deeper. The truth is, women often prefer to hint at what they truly want rather than try saying it. This subtlety can make it even more challenging to truly grasp the depth of their desires. But what if you could uncover those hidden desires, the things they long for but never voice? In this video, I'm going to reveal 7 things that women seek with love but never say out loud. These are the gestures, the actions, and the touches that can make her feel adored and cherished even without her asking for them. These simple, almost silent expressions of love can reach her heart in ways you never thought possible. By the end of this video, you'll have to win her heart, understanding her in a deeper way, and creating a connection that goes beyond words. These aren't grand romantic moves, they're thickened of everyday intimacy that quietly says, I see you, I value you, I know what to need, even when you don't say it. Stick around until the end, because tip number 7 is the one that most men overlook, but it's the one that can leave her heart racing and make her think few in ways you've never imagined. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I encourage you to click that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. I'd love to hear your thoughts in today's topic. So if you enjoyed this, comment number 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, drop a 0. Your helps me create better videos for you. Let's get into it. Tip 1. That beware of a thoughtful touch. Massage for many women, especially those over 45, the ACP off-bung, touched with intention without expectation, is something truly special and, sadly, something rare. Life gets busy, long-term relationships settled into routine, and somewhere along the way we forget how powerful a simple loving touch can be. A massage, when done thoughtfully, is more than just physical. Tip 1. A thoughtful touch. The healing power of a massage. It's emotional. It says, I see you, I care for you, I want you to feel safe in my. It's not about being a professional masseuse or knowing all the right techniques. It's about presencing there, fully slowing down, using your hands, not to fix, not to get anything, but to give. Imagine this. It's the end of a long day, maybe she's tired. You don't ask her what's wrong, you just walk over gently, place your hands on her shoulders, and begin to work out the tension quietly, with warmth, with care. You'd be surprised how much that moment can shift her entire mood. And yours to touch like this reminds you that she's still feminine, still overt, still worthy of softness. To men only touch when they want something, but when you touch her just to say, I'm her, you create a space of trust and emotional closeness. Over time, these moments build something big. So tonight, try it. Light a candle, use some lotion or oil, make it quiet, no TV, no distractions, just your hands, her breath, and the silence that says more than words ever could. Tip to flirt like you did when you first met. Do you remember how you looked at her when you were first dating? The way you smiled at Rostrum, the playful teasing, the subtle compliments that made her light up with a ponta that a lot of men over 50 think flirting is for younger folks, that it's something you grow out of. On sale of 1, the relationship. But the truth is, women never stop wanting to feel desired, and flirting is how she knows you still see her as more than a roommate or a routine. It's how she feels special again. This doesn't mean you need to be cheesy or over the top. It can be as simple as giving her a lingering look while she's getting dressed, a wink across the kitchen, a whisper in her ear when you're out together that could be saying, you know, you still make my heart race. When you smile like that, right when she least expects it, these little mints tell her you're still the one, is still want you. And here's the secret one. A woman feels desired, she comes alive, her energy changes. She softens. She tipped to flirting like you did when you first met. Why desire never grows old. Opens up, she flirts back. That connection you think might be gone, it's not, it's just waiting to be reawakened. So flirt with her again, not to get something, Buto. Give her the gift of feeling wanted. Tip 3. The magic in touching her hair. There's something almost sacred about Eamon running his fingers gently through a hair. It might seem simple, even small, but to her it can feel deeply intimate, romantic, and grounding. Because here's the truth, hair represents more than just appearance. For many women, it's tied to their identity, their beauty, their femininity. She spent decades care of it, brushing, coloring, curling, drying, and when you reach out, touch it with softness and care. You're not just touching her body, you're touching her sense of womanhood. This gesture works best in quiet moments, not when she's rushing around or stressed about, when she's sitting near you on the couch or resting with her head on a pillow or just waking up in the morning. Reach over, not with a goal, not as a way to lead to anything, but just to be near her, to let her know, I see you. I feel you, I cherish this moment. Brush Astrand from her face. Let your fingers gently glide across her scalp, play with a curl between your fingertips. These small actions say more than compliments ever could, and something powerful happens in these moments. Her shoulders soften, her breathing slows, her eyes close just for a second. She may not say anything, but you've created a space where she feels completely safe, completely feminine, completely loved. Most men overlook this. They think connection is built in big gestures, but in truth it's the little things done consistently and with sincerity that leave the deep mark. Touching her hair, when done with intention, creates an emotional imprint. It tells her, you're not just my partner, you're still my woman, and I still find wonder in who you are. It's not a movie, it's a message, and that message can say more than any words ever will. So the next time you're close to her, pause and just talk. Don't just reach for her hand, let your fingers find her hair. And that one moment say everything she's been waiting to feel. Tip for the silent power of a hand on her back when you're a tip 3, touching her hair, the most intimate gesture most men overlook. Walking through a crowd, stepping off a curb together, or entering a room. There's something incredibly meaningful about placing your hand gently on the small of her back. It's such a subtle move, it might not seem like much on the surface, but don't be fooled by its simplicity. Best that one quiet gesture. It speaks volumes when done with care and intention. It tells her, I've got you. It sends a message of protection, presence, and emotional support, all without a single word. You're not pulling her, you're not pushing her, you're simply guiding, anchoring, walking beside her, attuned to her every step. That's what women crave more than anything. Presence, a man who notices, who moves with her, who leads gently and confidently. It's not about control, it's about connection, and a hand on her back in public, especially in unpredictable space, signals something profound. You're safe with me. And here's the deeper magic. This gesture taps into a very primal part of her. It reminds her of being cared for, not as someone fragile, but a Sumion, deeply valued Sumin, whose comfort and emotional space matters to you. Picture it, you together into a restaurant. You step slightly ahead, place your hand at her back as she enters first. She doesn't flinch, she leans into it. That's her body telling you, I trust this. Or maybe you're strolling through a busy market. Instinctively you place your hand there again. It's not about being possessive, it's about showing her and Devirian around her that she's with Aman, who pays attention, a man who protects without making a scene. Most men overlook this. They think gestures have to be big to be meaningful, but sometimes the lightest touch creates the deepest feeling. So try it the next time you're out together. Reach for her back, not to lead, not to impress, but simply to let her know you're right there. She may not say anything out loud, but believe me, you'll feel it, and she won't forget it. Tip 5. Defend her without being asked. She tipped 4. The hand on her back, the subtle move that makes her feel protected. May never say it out loud, but believe me, she's paying attention. She notices how you react when she's feeling uncomfortable, disrespected, or unseen, whether it's in a group setting or a quiet moment. A woman watches how the man beside her responds. It's not about being macho, it's not about puffing your chest or picking a fight. It's about one thing: awareness. Let's say you're at dinner and Simeone's being unnecessarily rude, Toa, or maybe she shares an idea in a group and it gets brushed aside. She might not flinch, she might even smile through it, but internally she's waiting, watching to see if you saw what she saw. Fifth, you felt what she felt and what matters most to her in that moment. That you did, that you care enough to say something, that you're tuned in enough. Toked, even in a subtle, classy way. You don't have to raise your voice or embarrass anyone. Sometimes all it talks is a gentle shift in body language, as Mel phrased, like, actually, I think Shua's making a really good point, or let's not go there tonight. Just a calm but clear redirection that tells her, I've got you. Because when a woman sees that you're willing to quietly, respectfully defend her, even without her asking, it hits a part of her heart that most men never touch. It tells her, you're not alone here. I see what others miss. I won't let you stand there by yourself. That kind of emotional protection builds something more powerful than attraction. It builds trust, and trust, especially later in life, is the foundation of intimacy that lasts. So next time she's in a situation where things feel off, even if it's subtle, don't ignore it. Tune in, speak up with calm strength. Let your presence say, you're with me, and I've got your back. She may not say it out loud, but inside's he'll remember that moment forever. Tip 6. The look that says everything's Amedes. You don't need to say a word, just look at her really. Look at her not with intensity or pressure, but with presence, with the kind of gentle, steady gaze that says, I'm right here with you, we see you. That simple act can cut through layers of distraction, frustration, or disconnection, and land right in her heart. You'd be surprised how rare real eye contact is these days. We're looking at screens or past each other, only halfway paying attention. But when Tip 5, defend her without being asked. Emotional safety and acumen, especially one she trusts, holds her gaze with calm, honest eyes. It makes her feel safe, seen, understood in a way words could never explain. This isn't abuse stirring. It's not a performance. It's about allowing a few seconds of stillness where your eyes quietly tell her, I notice the little things. I'm not just hearing you, I'm feeling you. Here's what that does. It builds connection, the kind that makes her lean in emotionally, the kind that reminds her she's not invisible, that she's still the woman who stirs something in you, not just for what she does, but for who she's. Try it the next time she's sharing something with you. Maybe it's a story from her day, maybe she's venting, or maybe she's quiet, not saying much at all. Resist the urge to fix, to solve, or toss scroll. Just let your gaze stay with her a little longer. Nod slowly, maybe be there, and don't underestimate the power of that silence, because in those quiet seconds, something deep happens. She lets her guard down. She feels emotionally held, and she'll remember that feeling long after the conversation ends. This kind of eye contact isn't just romantic, it's healing. It says, you matter to me. Right now, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. And for a woman, especially one over 45, who's too being overlooked, that kind of attention means everything. Tip 7. A gesture she never forgets. There's a kind of touch that's almost too rare to name, but once she feels it, she'll never forget it. It's not the obvious kind of touch. It's not passionate or intense, or designed to impress. It's soft, gentle, intentional. It's when you hold her wrist lightly, not to lead her somewhere but just to be close. It's when you trace your fingers along the back of her hand or kiss the inside of her palm in a way that feels more like reverence than romantic. Gestures are small, almost quiet, but they carry enormous emotional weight, and here's why they speak to a part of her that wants to feel treasured, not just touched, wanted, not just reached for. Tip 6. The look that says everything. Eye contact that connects. These little acts of intimacy bypass her thinking mind and go straight to her heart. They tell her, you matter. I'm not rushing this moment. I'm here with you. Most men don't do this, not because they don't care, but because no one ever told them how powerful thizaments can be. We're taught to focus on the big moves, but women, remember the little ones. The ones where nothing is expected, nothing is said, just presence, just connection. Picture the ZR sitting close, maybe in a quiet room, maybe in the car before going inside. You take her hand, you don't say a word, you gently lift it to your lips and kiss the center of her palm, not as a move, not as a cue, but as a thank you for being in your life, for sharing that space. Watch what happens. She might close her eyes, she might lean into you, or she might just hold that moment in silence, letting it fill her, because in that one small gesture you've said what most men ever say, I still adore you, I still see the softness in you, and I honor it. Try it the next time you're close. No need for anything more. Just hold her hand like it's the most precious thing in the world, because to her it is. You don't need to be younger, richer, or flashier to make a woman feel deeply connected to you. You just need to be present, to not censor in your actions, and consistent in your care, because every woman, especially as she gets older, wants to feel seen, not just for her looks or what she does, but for who she really is underneath it all. And most of the time it's not about doing more. It's about doing the small things that say, I notice you, I feel you, I'm here. So tonight, try just one of these gestures, not all 7, just one. Do it with heart, not habit, and watch how she responds, not just physically but emotionally. In the Tip 7, the gesture she never forgets, a kiss on the palm that leaves a mark. Way she looks at you, in the way she softens, in the way she leans in again. And remember, Tip 7, that one may seem simple, but it's often the one she remembers most. It's the one that leaves a mark, not on her skin but on her heart. Which tip spoke to you today? Drop the number in the comments. I'd love to hear what hit home for you. If this helped, give it a like, share it with someone one needs it, and don't forget to subscribe. Viv got more coming.